Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? So I'm gonna make these videos every Friday, and then post them hopefully before the noon hour on Fridays. Depends on how busy my weekends are and things like that. um, yeah, I'm gonna make these videos just to kind of talk about the Maverick and how it's been during the week. Just kind of an update status video as weeks go on and things like that. If my viewpoint changes and things like that on the car, which I don't see it doing. I see it only getting better and better in terms of the positivity and all the advantages this vehicle brings to me. Um, and that's definitely what I've seen over the second week that I've had it. So this has been the first week I've had the Maverick where I'm not just traveling every single day. The first week I picked it up, obviously I was going out west, and I know I still got to get a video up in terms of like all the photos and everything I took on that adventure with the Maverick. But um, yeah, like I said, this has been the first week I've had it just at my house, and first week I've just kind of been using it as my daily vehicle in a sense. So let's see what's happened. Well, I did test it out I did test it out doing DoorDash and Uber. So I've given I didn't try it out with Uber so much. I don't know. Uber kind of scares me more than DoorDash. DoorDash, I just put food on the seat, and it's all bagged and stuff like that, so I don't have to. I just, I'm very careful so I don't create a spill of any sense. But DoorDash, I just have to do that, and then I'm the only one in my vehicle. So Uber, other people get in. I don't know what they're doing in the back seat. Somebody could just as easily quietly just be like with a knife and tear the seat up. There's some crazy people out there, so I'm a little bit more lenient on that. But I have given 3 people rides in it, and every single one of them are just like crazily impressed with the comfort and luxury feel that the Lariat trim offers. One knew exactly what the Maverick was, and she was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm in a Maverick!" And like, she was so over enthused. Like, she's like, "I've never, really even seen one, and I'm riding in one, and like this and that." And she talked about her past vehicles and stuff like that, and so she was just over the moon. I gave a guy a ride last night, and he was just like, like, "Oh man, this is nice," and everything like that. And I was just like, "Yeah, oh yeah, it is." So, like, yeah, everybody's impressed with it. In terms of like the mileage and things like that, definitely a good vehicle to do those type of things with. Both DoorDash and Uber are famously terrible at pay and everything like that. Starting off, you're gonna get like $3. My first order the other day, I made $2.50, and I drove like over 5 miles. So I mean, right there is more gas than what I got paid. So but with the hybrid, it's been cutting my fuel in half. I've been averaging around 50 miles per gallon every single day in the city. Um, and literally my electric miles come out to usually a little bit over half of my total miles. So definitely makes up for everything. Then I'm putting less gas into it. I'm making more money just going out. I've just been doing it for like a couple hours a night, and doing pretty fair so far. So yeah, it's been a great vehicle. I love it. Can't wait to use it more. But yeah, I mean, I've just really been wanting to see what the electric miles would be on average in the city, and right now I'm averaging 27 electric miles and 46 total miles. That was just yesterday. Um, so yeah, I don't have like a sense of what the week averages were. I still have my other trip thing on just what I've averaged, and that's an average of highway and city use. But over the past 2 weeks, in a total drive time since I've had the vehicle, I've driven it 65 hours. And over those 65 hours, most of that was still highway. Because highway, when we were out west that first week, we did a lot of driving. So, but over the week, I've been in the city driving it scarcely here and there. I've brought the averages up a bit, but right now, I am at a total of 2,771 miles on this bad boy, and 401 of those have been electric miles. So half of those electric miles were done on the highway. So 200 miles, going on highway and stuff like that when it's very rarely using the battery, that's pretty good. But at an average of miles per gallon, I've increased it to 33.6. Now, once I have city miles over the total of the highway miles, which is going to take another 2,000 miles in the city. But once I get it over that, I guarantee you I'll be at like over 50 miles per gallon average. That's what this thing does. So this truck, car, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to call it a truck. It's definitely a truck to me. This has a bed. I've never had another vehicle with a bed, so it's a truck. But yeah, this truck to me is beyond what I could have asked for. It definitely is something that you would want to drive in the city. But on the highway, just know that it can use that battery as well. My highway adventure, I was mainly using the adaptive cruise control. I can tell you without a doubt, the more you use adaptive cruise control, the less fuel efficiency you're going to get. That adaptive cruise control loves utilizing the engine and throttle to make sure it stays at the cruise that you've set. So use that on how you will. But yeah, adaptive cruise control is nice, and I definitely use it way more than I should. But yeah, it won't benefit you, having the hybrid. Those who have the EcoBoost, yeah, I'd be using adaptive cruise control all over the place, because it doesn't really matter. It'll still be less efficient than efficient, but with the hybrid, using adaptive cruise control, it's kind of just eliminating the entire function of having a hybrid. But like I said, it's a nice convenience feature, and we all love to do less work. So, but yeah, those are my thoughts on for the week. Been an overall good vehicle. Made me some extra money in terms of DoorDash and Uber. And we'll see kind of what I come up with this week as for content and stuff like that. But like I said, every Friday I plan to do this, just make a quick video talking about everything that's happened, and things that I kind of like and don't like, and things like that. I did get some car mounts for in here, so I got one that clips onto the actual middle vent right above the temperature dials and all that stuff. So I've got a phone clip mount right there, and then the one I'm using right now I have just right above the LCD screen, right where there's that little cubby holder behind it on the dash. And I didn't actually notice until I got the mount that there was an actual kind of like platform spot right there next to that, spot, and it's actually perfect for a suction cup phone mount. It's literally like the right size and everything. So just put your mount right there, and then there you go. You've got a cam, thing. So, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, and this video is over 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thank you for watching this video. Keep track of these in the future for Fridays. Maybe once we get enough community built up and everything here, we can do live sessions and do some Q&As. Everybody can talk about their Mavericks and things like that, things that they've experienced, and it could just be another community platform out there amongst everything else that's around there for the Maverick. So but yeah, until then, I bid you farewell, and thanks for watching again. Like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Lots of content to come. So thank you, everyone. Have a good one.